Hello and welcome, Richard here. Let's see what our question is today. Two-in-one question. What are the reasons for people being religious? Simple enough, isn't it? Why do some people choose to be spiritual or non-religious instead? Okay, one of the biggest problems for humans is attachment. It's something that all humans encounter in their brief sojourn on planet Earth. One day, you will discard your physical body like the stages of a rocket falling behind as you detach from all things material, commonly known as dying. When this happens, you will need to detach yourself from your earthly past as you are absorbed into a deeper experience. If you are unwilling to detach in favour of a higher essence, you will imprison yourself in a self-imposed frequency which is only slightly removed from your previous conditions on planet Earth. This condition is a state of mind. In other words, it's not a place. It is a state of consciousness, state of mind, otherwise known as a frequency, also referred to as a rate of vibration. This will occur if you resist your absorption into the light. This movement into the light is perfectly natural and is as easy as drifting on the tide. But if you choose to remain attached to the material world, known as the third dimension, you will pine for things lost. You will regret things you loved about that existence. You will try to hold on to material things, and this will be your version of what people describe as hell. Hell, as described by fallible humans, actually doesn't exist, but the fourth dimension does. Einstein taught that the fourth dimension is time. Time is a trap, but it only exists in the very lowest spiritual dimensions. If you try and cling to the gross matter of the third dimension, as a spirit, you will find yourself in a kind of time warp, locked out, and will remain in that state, stuck between worlds and tortured by the things you crave the most, with no ability to touch or experience them anymore. This condition is entirely self-inflicted, but will only exist for as long as you persist in your resistance of the higher realms. When you come to accept that they exist, your vision will expand and they will miraculously appear before you as you are absorbed into the light. It is not decided by God or a council of elders. Your fate is not decided by prophets of old or a council of church authorities. It is not decided by the founding fathers of any religion. It is completely your own responsibility. If you would like to avoid this common trap, you need to just detach from where you have been and let yourself drift like a twig on the tide. Think of loved ones, family and friends, and most of all, think of love. Before you know it, you will have skipped over the fourth dimension and will miraculously find yourself in the most magnificent surroundings you have ever encountered, and will realize that this existence is outside of the material gross world you visited briefly. You will experience a height of euphoria you never had on earth, and will realize that you are home in the company of those who care for you. This is known as heaven, fifth dimension, 528 hertz. There are dimensions of higher frequency which exist beyond what we refer to as heaven. Religion, which doesn't actually exist in the vast worlds of spirit, can only exist in the minds of people who believe it exists, and by believing what other earthbound individuals have told them. They are just like you, contained for a short while in a time warp, just like you. They are not any better than you, and in many cases not any wiser than you. All religions are man-made and are just another material attachment you will need to discard. The prophets of old took the exact same journey you will take when you go. They had to face the same dilemma, to cling or to detach, as you will. They will not have any greater importance than you. They will be enjoying the ecstasy and spiritual existence in the eternal now. Ponder these things and decide your own destination. The responsibility is yours, and the power is yours entirely. Cheers, and thanks for reading, thanks for watching, and thanks for the question. Till we meet again, take care.